One of the really exciting benefits that I talk about with families and students is how it sets them up as lifelong learners. That's a term that is thrown about in teaching circles. And the exciting thing about project-based learning in some of its quote-unquote truest form with that essential question is that it really shows them how to learn. It shows them how to ask those big questions that are going to get to the heart of issues. It shows them how to engage in critical and intelligent dialogue. And it shows them how to research so that should they choose to pursue post-secondary or even in a professional job, they really have those skills to figure out what an issue is and to figure out then how to look towards a solution or finding answers, to look at it critically and then work towards some sort of an answer.
It's really important to have it in the context of collaboration. One of the things that we discovered being teachers that teach in a distance learning or distributed learning environment is that students are so often isolated and working on their own. They're working at their own pace, they're working on their own thing. And we just think that one of the skills that students need, that young people need to go into the 21st century, is to be able to work with other people. And that means learning the skills of how to negotiate.
And to drive each other towards excellence. I'm sure you find that too.
And to feed off of each other for ideas. And I know that all of us have worked together better because we're in collaboration, and that's what we're modeling. So collaboration is a really key thing in innovations. Another thing that's really critical in innovations is communication. And students in all of our classes have to learn how to communicate with each other, with us, with the world, in many different facets, whether it's in Lorianne's class where they're presenting something to the class physically, or in my class where they're doing an online presentation or a website. So they're learning really essential communication skills. And finally, I would say that critical thinking, like you said, Erin, is so important. We need to know not just that something exists, but why and what we're going to do about that. So problem solving, one of the essentials of our program is to teach kids to think critically beyond just learning the facts and answering response questions or a quiz. So
learning what it means to them.
That's really important. And so that's a skill that they're going to take beyond our programs. And that's what we're doing. We're trying to develop students and young people that will be able to go on beyond this program and use these skills. So just to recap, the 4 pillars of the competencies are creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. They're all really important to all of our programs, and that's what really we have in common.